Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester Creations, in the design office, Hope asks if Steffy has just hovered her. Steffy says it's a warning. This isn't a game, this is her life and her family. Don't ever suppose about crossing the line with my hubby again, or your line is gone. Hope sighs that what she did with Finn was unwarrantable. Steffy corrects, to Finn. What you did to Finn? Finn didn't want any part of that kiss. Hope has made numerous justifications. Steffy doesn't need justifications, she needs her to not come Brooke 2.0. Leave my hubby alone. In the main office, Brooke wants to know if Ridge would have supported Steffy jilting Hope's line. He says he'll always support what's stylish for the company. Taylor weighs in and tells Brooke to just be happy and let her and Ridge carry out their duties. It's not her place to question Steffy's opinions. Brooke argues that she works there. The only person who shouldn't be chiming in is her. Taylor is simply asking her to admire Steffy as co-CEO. Brooke reminds her she saluted her decision. But she's back on the superintendent and Steffy needs to start esteeming her and Hope. Ridge tells the women they all want the same thing, what's stylish for Steffy, what's stylish for Hope, and what's stylish for the company. Brooke gives Steffy laurels for not cutting Hope's line. Taylor thinks Steffy showed enormous restraint given Hope kissed Finn. Brooke says Hope is regretful and it wouldn't be again. Taylor nods, it more not. She's not convinced Hope has learned anything. Brooke says her son knows it was wrong. Taylor prodigies if that's enough to keep her from doing it again. In his office, Finn sighs and puts his pen down. He looks at his marriage print and flashes back to chancing Steffy in the pen in Luna's apartment and freeing her. He smiles, allowing about their reunion. RJ knocks and comes in. Finn thanks him for coming in. He's been concerned about him and wants to know how he's doing after everything with Luna. RJ appreciates his concern. Rubbing his neck, he says he's been trying to wrap his head around everything she did. Finn notes they may no way be suitable to completely reuse Luna's conduct. RJ is just thankful Steffy wasn't one of the people who failed. Finn is glad he was suitable to get there in time. There's nothing he wouldn't do to keep Steffy and the kiddies safe. Finn recalls that heat of feeling Steffy demanded him. He's no way had a bond with anyone like this ahead. RJ hopes to find commodity like that one day. Finn assures him he'll find someone who deserves him. RJ's going to concentrate on family and work, that's it. Finn remarks on him being half Logan and half Forrester. RJ chuckles that it's rough at work when they don't get on. They're both glad that Steffy didn't cut Hope's line. Finn has to believe that one day they'll get past their differences and realize they've more in common than they realize. RJ hopes so. They shake hands and RJ leaves. In the design office, Brooke walks in on Steffy telling Hope not to kiss Finn again. Brooke exclaims, "This again? You really need to drop it, Steffy. Hope made a mistake. She crossed a boundary. She said she's sorry and Steffy should stop throwing it in her face." Steffy has learned over the times that when it comes to the Logans, words are just words. Hope wants to move past this. Brooke promises it'll no way be again. Steffy asks how she can make pledges on her son's behalf. Brooke thinks they should just forget what happened at the party. Steffy says, absolutely not, and warns Hope she'll have her eyes on her. She walks out and Hope sighs that this is just another trouble from Steffy. Brooke gawps, "Steffy hovered you?" Hope says that she thanked her for not dropping the line, but she also made it clear that if she does anything to make her suppose she's coming on to her hubby, also the line is dead. Brooke sensations, she's really holding on to this. Hope scoffs about her waiting until she was alone to drop the lemon. Brooke notes that none of them are saying she shouldn't be worried about what happened, but she can't hold it over her and weaponize the kiss whenever it suits her. Hope has been paying the price for the kiss ever since that night. She's thankful that she's given the line another chance, but does there have to be strings attached? There's always a price to pay and she's tired of it. Hope decides to leave and Brooke calls, "Hope, come on," as she walks out. In the main office, Steffy tells Ridge and Taylor that Hope's line deserves another chance. Hope, on the other hand, she's not so sure about. She's sure she'll fight to save the line, and she authentically wants it to prosper. She knows she's on board, on one condition. Hope stays down from my hubby. Taylor smirks. At Il Giardino, Finn is picking up takeout when Hope comes in looking for her pater. He says he has ain't seen Deacon, and adds that he called ahead to make sure Sheila was ain't working moment. Finn tells her he checked in with RJ moment, and is sure he'll be okay. Talk turns to the meeting. He's surprised she is ain't more agitated and notes she seems stressed out. Are you okay, Hope? In the main office, Ridge tells Steffy he ain't condemn her. Taylor agrees, she had every right to put Hope on notice. Steffy thinks she's turning into her mama. Taylor clarifies that it's not a compliment. Ridge gets it. He thinks perhaps Hope just made a mistake and it's condonable. Taylor thinks Steffy has shown her grace. It's a clear case of fighting so hard not to come her mama that she's sluggishly turning into Brooke. Ridge thinks they should give her the benefit of the mistrustfulness. Steffy will be pleasantly surprised if she stays down from Finn. Ridge is sure she will. At Il Giardino, Finn asks Hope, what's the problem? She flashes to Steffy advising her and tells him it's stylish if they do ain't spend time together. He still does ain't understand why she kissed him. Was she lashing out at Steffy? Hope does ain't know, but she cares about him too much. Finn just wants them to get on. They're both strong, accomplished, beautiful women. Finn's takeout arrives and Hope learns he's buying lunch for the nursers at work. He tells Hope he wishes her the stylish and leaves. Hope watches him walk out and flashes to him telling her he'll always be there for her and puffing her tabernacles. She remembers them hugging at Deacon's and looks wistful. Hope Logan is feeling the wrath of Steffy Forrester after kissing her hubby. Steffy has made it clear that she can and will cancel Hope for the future, and Hope seems to have gotten the communication and is reportedly moving on to a new man. But, is Dr. John Finnegan going to have a tough time seeing Hope with someone differently? Hope Logan moves on. Hope Logan has a new love coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful. Scuttlebutt has it Carter Walton might be the lucky man. Although, there's also some B&B spoilers intimating a Liam and Hope reunion could also be on the horizon. Anyhow, Hope seems to have eventually moved on from obsessing over Steffy's hubby, presumably because she doesn't want to kiss her career farewell. But, is Steffy's hubby going to be suitable to let Hope go? Finn has always maintained that Hope Logan's crush on him was one-sided, because he's a wedded man and whatnot. Still, there are some observers who argue that Finn liked the attention and led Hope on. Still, why didn't he tell his woman? Each about his and Hope's secret office meetings and magic massages? Steffy Forrester had one thing right, if Finn wasn't spending so important time with Hope, if he was as innocent as he claims. Finn Finnegan misses Hope Logan. Finn will begin to miss his friend, and try on further than one occasion to check in on Hope Logan. But, the good croaker will be thrown for a circle when Hope no longer seems interested in him. Will Finn realize that after all this time he does have passions for Hope?